if I have to move, well, I don't have long time in politics. But if I have a long time, I have to do it 20 times. I'll do it exactly. I will not be part of. I cannot be talking about change. I cannot be talking about something new while being process of the same thing. You cannot use the process of yesterday to build tomorrow. I've never been involved in any form of rigging of election at primary level, at the election itself, and after that. No, I've never been part of paying people in judiciary anywhere to give me judgment that I do not deserve. I've not been part of this. You can go ask the last INEC chairman. I never met him for one day. Because he's a referee. I'm a player. And I expect the referee to come to the field and do his job very well. If he chooses to do it wrongly, so be it. But I cannot be preaching change and doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who support you would be re-inspired by what you just said. But you are, of course, now operating within the ADC. Yes. Can you realistically secure the ticket in a field that includes seasoned political heavyweights like Atiku Abubakar? And what happens if you don't? Would you be willing to step aside for a stronger coalition candidate in the interest of defeating the incumbent, President Tinubu?
Well, let me tell you, Mr. Charles, we're a coalition. For me, what I believe that Nigeria requires now is a coalition of people who are willing to sacrifice everything. It's a coalition of competencies, coalition of capacities, coalition of people who are compassionate to tackle issues that Nigeria needs urgent attention today. That's what I see as that coalition. We're no longer going to be a coalition of people who are going to share democracy dividend or transnational coalition because there's nothing to share any longer. Whatever we're sharing now, the country is finished. We need to now be a coalition of people who are going to sacrifice everything to build tomorrow. And if that is the case, it will be easy. It's been done in several countries of the world where coalition came together and for somebody to be part, to lead it. Example is in Indonesia. When Joko Widodo was chosen to be a presidential candidate, he was not chosen by his party. He was chosen by a coalition of parties that came together and said, this is our candidate. And because of it, other smaller parties joined in that coalition because they believe he will do the work. Where we are now in Nigeria, it's time to hire qualified, competent person, and the recruitment process for 2027 must be different from what it used to be. Right. We must then get somebody who is committed to a future and a better Nigeria.
And do you see any person who is like that beyond yourself?
Well, like I said, we have a party now. I'm sure the party people will come together and decide. There might be somebody better.
Right.
There might not be. But whatever there is the choice, it must be based on empirical, verifiable evidence that this person is better than Charles. So why should I be doing this program when we have a better person?